Welcome. So good morning children. So today we will see very important concept. So on numericals using our Newton's second law of motion and laws of motion. So generally we will get a important problem in every examination. So let's see what are the different type of laws of motion. We have Newton's first law, Newton's second law, Newton's third law of motion. So now what is the problems will be on Newton's second law of motion. Okay, so already we know the fundamental concept, mass into velocity is the momentum. Mass into velocity is the momentum. So now when you want to change some momentum value, then you denote with dp. So dp equal to mv minus mu. Let us take dp equal to mv minus mu. So the rate of change of momentum will be given by dp by dt equal to mv m into v minus u by dt. So now let us recall once again what is momentum. Momentum is the product of mass and velocity. Suppose initial velocity is u having mass m, final velocity v, then the change in the momentum will be mv minus mu. So the rate of change of momentum will be given by dp by dt is equal to m into v minus u by dt. So what is second law of motion? Already we know that the force acting on the body will be directly proportional to the rate of change of momentum. So dp by dt so will be directly proportional to f. So if you consider the force is equal to dp by dt, the amount of force can be calculated in this way. So force equal to dp by dt. So now a simple concept but very important problem we have. Suppose let us take a rocket. So ejecting gases moving upward with let us take 400 meter per second. So based on the concept of Newton's second law of motion, we are taking a numerical. So a rocket moving upward direction. A rocket is having a mass equal to 100 kilogram, let us suppose 100 kg of mass. So ejecting gases at a rate of 5 kilogram per second. Ejecting gases at 5 kilogram per second. So now first very important concept is, based on the second law of motion, we are taking a problem calculating the acceleration of the rocket using the fundamental law. So what is given? The velocity of the rocket of moving upward with 400 meter per second. Mass of the rocket is 100 kg. It is ejecting the gases at a rate of 5 kg per second. The ejecting gases can be a variable mass dm by dt. Variable mass is dm by dt. What about the motion of the rocket upward direction? In the upward direction. What about the weight of the rocket? Weight of the rocket W will be in the downward direction. It is mg. So what do you want here? We want to calculate the acceleration of the rocket. So now the known concept is F equal to dp by dt. So now let's suppose you write this one. So now d by dt of mv. d by dt of mv. So now in this case m is changed and v is changed here. Both are changed here. So both are variables. So with respect to one another we can differentiate here. So m into dv by dt plus m into v into dm by dt. So now here v into dm by dt, m into dv by dt. So this value will be with constant acceleration, this value will be 0 now. So now you remain with v dm by dt. V dm by dt. So now what about the equation represents? This equation represents a force here. But the net force can be calculated. F net acting on the rocket will be equal to, the force acting on the rocket is v dm by dt minus weight of the rocket is mg. So F net equal to v dm by dt minus mg. So now already we know the concept of force is equal to, fundamental definition, m into a equal to v dm by dt minus mg by mg. So in the next step, what do? You go for simplification. A will be equal to v by m dm by dt minus m by mg by m. What is capital M here? It is the mass of the rocket here. So you want to calculate the A. So v by m dm by dt. V, what is v here? Velocity of the rocket is 400. 400 by mass of the rocket is 100. What the dm by dt represents? Dm by dt represents a variable mass. So the ejecting fuel is considered as a variable mass, will be equal to 5 minus m gets cancelled, you remain with, let us suppose, acceleration due to gravity is, let us suppose, 10 meter per second square. So now after simplification, what you get here? You will get 10 meter per second square. So now, based on Newton's second law of motion, we can calculate the acceleration of the rocket with which it is moving. So that will be equal to 10 meter per second square. So now this is a simple concept using second law of motion. So try to solve using another one. So change the values and substitute with the same formula, then you will get concept. Okay, thank you. We will see next thing in the next class.